Start your engines!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA FedEx Amateur Series Season 6, race number 14 from Indianapolis, the famed Brickyard. Here we go for 25 laps in the penultimate round of the regular season. These drivers have 2 more races, including today, this week, and next week, to get into the playoffs. It is not win and you win, so you got to point your way in. Starting on pole, you have Kyle Kesey and Matt Flood, a Team Penske shutout. Actually, Team Penske 1, 2, 3 is Chad Brennan is second row inside. Then you have Nick Alsop, Kurt Hamilton, your points leader, and Baffood Sacco. Set as Mail and Servant Sarahan, Tom Akers and Keegan Alsop Jr., Luciana Reese and Paul Wright, Hayden Meadows and Daniel Colt, Scott Ford and Ty Morrow, Xavier Rain and Richard Sweet, Ansel Meadows and Steve Love. Kyle Kesey is bringing them to the green for 25 laps here at the famed Brickyard. This will be a very hectic race. Might even see an upset winner, to be honest, because Indianapolis always brings wild moments here in BORA, and we are away. Matt Flood with a really good start on the outside. So he's at 29 car starting fourth. Yeah, Nick Alsop, if you kept up with the series, you realize he has dominated this season in terms of the points lead. He hasn't won very many races, but he has had the points lead all season. After finishing, I think, 30th last week at ISM, Kurt Hamilton, his teammate, the car who just passed him on track, that black and blue 33, is now your points leader. Did we already just have a wreck, or someone just macked the wall? Someone definitely hit it. Not real sure who. Turn 3 is always wild here. The exit turn 3 entering the short chute. Did everyone actually survive it for once? Wow. Alright, everyone make it to the green. They did. Alice Flood was qualified last in this event. Chad Brennan go third to first. So, 2 weeks ago, Chad Brennan won the race. Last week, he finished dead last. This week, he leads lap number 1. If Chad Brennan is anything, it is consistent. Consistently inconsistent. Servant Sarahan moving his way up to third. All the Red Bulls started outside the top 5, and he's made very quick work of breaking into the top 3 here. Kurt Hamilton, your points leader, running second. Keegan Alsop Jr. fourth, and his teammate Paul Wright rounding out your top 5. Kyle Kesey, who started pole, he's dropping back in a hurry, as is his teammate who started front row outside. Kurt Hamilton reeling in that 0-2 very quickly. And this might have been the tamest start we've ever seen in a BORA event at Indy. 42 hot rods storming around the track, and these guys, wow, Nick Alsop already outside the top 10. These guys are actually taking it very tame. Oh, I say that in the 8's using up the 34, the 29's all over the 8. And we have a lead change. Chad Brennan in half a straightaway is going to fall from first to third, and he is continuing to drop as Kurt Hamilton takes the lead. Servant Sarahan does not want to allow him to get another point. Yeah, bonus point here. Servant Sarahan will take the lead. Keegan Alsop Jr. now in position to take second, and as soon as we say that, here comes Paul Wright trying to take it, going 3 wide with this team. Oh, he's going to turn him. Keegan Alsop Jr. gets turned on the front stretch. Ooh. William Stone got squeezed. Luciana Reese is in it. She's had a very good run the past few races. Ooh, I see a bunch of bubble drivers in it. Damon Malorn was, like, I think, 33 points up on the playoff. He's in it. Caution is out. They've already raced back. We'll be right back to see what just happened. Oh, man, you got to be kidding me. The caution was already out. Ansel Meadows and Burt Ford got into it. And there goes Caitlin Winters in the 36. And then the 54 comes back up track. Gets right up into the 31. And oh, my God, what a hit. Jay Jefferson's in it. Or Joe Jefferson, excuse me. And while this is happening, here comes the dumpage of the junior motorsports cars, man. Nick Alsop in the 29 was very close to getting involved into another wreck. 2 weeks in a row. Oh, then the ARCA breaks, man. Oh. Watching the 21 right there, Luciana Reese. I think she had back-to-back top 5 finishes, man. She's breaking into, I think, the top 20 in points. Actually, I think she might actually be in the playoffs now I think about it. And then today is not going to help, but she's going to get hit on both ends very hard, and you can see everyone else piling in. It's like a roadblock, man. Back for the restart. Oh, God. Cody Parker just destroyed Kyle Akers. And we're back underway. Servant Sarahan is your leader off pit road. Running second, you have Sed Ismail and Daniel Colt. Kyle Kesey gained a couple spots, and then Kurt Hamilton. I made the mistake of putting a gummy worm in my mouth right from way green, thinking I could finish it in time. Oh, I almost choked. Sed Ismail now going to the top spot. Daniel Colt. Oh, Kyle Kesey throwing a block on your points to Kurt Hamilton. A lot of people did DNF up all the way up to 32nd. That's going to mix the points up big time. So Sed Ismail will take the lead. Kyle Kesey can jump from 4th to potentially 1st here in just over a lap. So he might be alongside the 82. He is not. You do not want to be stuck on the outside here, boys. So lap 9 of 28. And looks like caution is out. Yeah, we'll be right back. See what just happened. Watching the 12 of Matt Flood. They're 3 wide here. Robert Stone and Cullen Francis. Just in the 12 around. Oh my god, that's holy Steve Love. Jesus. I didn't see that. Wow. 35, Joseph Gibson bounced off the wall, and Steve Love, oh, he's going to get hooked. Alan DeLucian, he's head on. Jesus. What a wild ride for Steve Love, and it's not done yet, as he will land upside down on his roof. Lucian Reese went for one hell of a hard hit. Let's see if we can get good on board with Steve Love here. Actually, let's go right here. Watch that yellow car. God. You know, let's actually, I messed that up. Let's actually go on board Steve Love. He might have got a good view. Watching Lucian Reese. God, man. He sees his teammate Steve Love violently doing cartwheels. Back for the restart. Here we go. The pace car getting ready to come off. Lap 13 of 30, or 13 of 25. You see a bunch of other people are retired now. 28 cars remain on the lead. 28 cars remain in general. So of your bubble drivers, man, Damian Malorn, he was the highest running of the bubble drivers, came into this race 33 points in, and he's going to finish in 35th. Then you have Daniel Colt in the 9. He's running second. He came in 26 points to the good. Keegan Alsop Jr. was 21 points to the good. He's going to finish 34th. Hayden Meadows came in 19 to the good. He is running 14th. So then you got Bafud Sacco. He is running 18 to the good. And he's 16th. And then the last car on the inside was Chad Brennan. He came in 9 points to the good. Or 7 points to the good. And he's running 9th. So Alice Floyd, who started this race in last, she finished 37th. She was 7 out. Landon Fenway in the 79. He's running 27th. He was 8 out. Xavier Rain was 10 out coming in. I believe he's still in the race. I would believe wrong because he finished 40th. And then William Stone was 15 points out. And I know he's in because I see him. He is running 7th. So a lot of these guys who did wreck out got very lucky that a bunch of other people wrecked out too. However, that's just that's 11th through 20th in points. The guy 21st in points is probably 17 points out, and he could be running up inside the top 10. So the points are so close here in the amateur series, you can't afford to have 2 bad days in a row, which some of these guys just did, and we saw a bunch of crazy contact just then. Luckily, everyone's going to kind of spread out because of the damage. Ooh, Nick Alsop pitting. William Stone's pitting too. He's just on the outside. He might have just sped getting on pit road. Oh, it's good screen flag pit stops. Maggie Ford, Hayden Meadows, he's on the bubble. So Servants Aaron is your leader. How about Tom Akers running second in that Stuart Haas Racing Ford? SHR has been very underwhelming this season in both the series. Daniel Colt, 26 points to the good, 12th in points. This is the exact kind of day he needed. A lot of very small teams up inside the top 10 right now. No one has enough field to make it, so we're about to start seeing the leaders on pit road here. Is anyone going to stay out, try getting a bonus point for leading a lap? Kurt Hamilton, your points leader, said abso-freaking-lutely. So Kurt Hamilton will lead a lap. He's already led a lap, I'm pretty sure, so it's not going to change much. Remember, leading a lap is not a playoff point. It's just a bonus point for the regular season. And the regular season points matter so much because 1st through 16th, accordingly, will get playoff points. And depending on what place you finish in points, determines how many points you get at the end of next week's race. And those will transfer all the way to the final race of the season. So, I don't reckon any of these guys can go another lap. However, I wouldn't be surprised to see someone try. 10 laps to go here. Cynthia Bright up at the top 5. LaFood Sacco, Kyle Kesey, Colin Francis, David Cervantes, William Stone, Bart Kesey, Robert Stone. A bunch of people trying. Damn, okay. Kyle Akers. Joe Jefferson, we saw him get involved in a wreck earlier. Joseph Gibson as well. Nick Alsop, 25th. I think he might be a lap down. I'm not sure. Yeah, he is. Okay. So, I don't believe any of the leaders can make it on fuel without, like, 2 cautions. But by then, they'd probably just pit on the first caution. So, really, we're about to see how well fresh tires work. The 14 is the highest running car. A lap down. And he just pit. So, William Stone. See my man on a mission. 20th in points. 15 points out. And the guy he's 15 points behind is Chad Brennan, who just pit. Oh, here comes some of the leaders. Chad Brennan running 20th right now. You can't be running behind someone to gain points on him, obviously. So Carr Hamilton is still your leader. Seth Ismail 2nd. Paul Wright 3rd and Cynthia Bright 4th. A big gap now brewing between 2nd and 3rd. They need to not try battling. They need to stick together. William Stone just picked up a spot. Not for point, or not for position. But just on track. That 39 is not a lap down. No, he's 7th. Couple people on pit road, or we can see Kurt Hamilton and Seth Ismail on pit road. Not this time. We will see Paul Wright and Cynthia Bright go down. And bringing a bunch of others with them. Now, I have no confidence that the leaders can make it on fuel. I can't stress that enough. But it is very interesting seeing the bunch of different strategies taking place. Seth Ismail just saving fuel, riding behind the 33. Maybe hoping for a caution and trap a bunch of people lap down. I'm not really sure. But if he had any interest in passing the 33, he would have done it off turn 2. Oh, he must have heard me, because here he comes. Seth Ismail now to the inside of Kurt Hamilton for the lead. Not a lot of hype for this battle right here, as this might be a false lead. Seth Ismail is coming to the pits. Kurt Hamilton is not. Interesting strategy by the KHI Chevy. I mean, everyone has now officially pit except for Kurt Hamilton. Your points leader. 6 laps to go. Is he jeopardizing his race by staying out so long, man? His tire, he's running 0.8 of a second slower. Let's see, what is William Stone's last lap? A 45.70. Wow, how is his best lap 0.6 of a second slower than Kurt Hamilton's? I guess maybe he was in thick traffic all race. He's only running 0.2 of a second faster than Kurt, which is very weird. So in a fast lap. Right now, the fast lap playoff point belongs to Seth Ismail. And now Kurt Hamilton pulling off into the pits, coming to 5 laps to go. Bart Kesey as well. Oh, I forgot about them. Now everyone's had to have pit, right? Yeah. So Nick Alsop, we're in 14th. He's now 9th, and he just got back on the lead lap. So the 4 is actually in the lead. Did he pit? Wow, Joe Jefferson doing some major strategy right here. What on earth? He's going further than anybody. That young JD Motorsports team in their first ever season in the Premier Series, or the Amateur Series. Actually, that's not true. It's like their 2nd or 3rd season. What am I talking about? Joe Jefferson at this point is just hoping for a caution. I feel like he's going to pit right here. He's going to have to. They've gone so far. So long. And Joe Jefferson will relinquish the lead as he does get a lap lead bonus point there. And the leader will likely be... There's the 33. There's 39. Maybe the 2. Oh, no. Where's 82 at? Yo, I am very confused. There he is. Damn. The 33 might have just held on to the lead somehow. And he put time on Sed's Mail from one Sed pit. That's wild. Is the 14 going to rebound to third? How about Bart Kesey potentially running fourth here at the end of Indianapolis? Nick Alsop running fifth probably. David Cervantes, Daniel Cole battling out for sixth. And if there's a caution at this point, this race is likely over. Lap 22 of 25. There are 4 laps to go. They are racing. Basically, the next flag ends it. Instead is Mail going to the inside. See, he looks to the inside of Kurt Hamilton. Oh, he ran Kurt way up the track there. Kurt got into the wall a little bit. They have about a 5-second gap. Oh, no, they don't. The 4 is definitely not ahead of them, right? No, okay. So they have about a 3-second gap to third right now. But the way they're battling, William Stone just might get lucky here. I don't know if he's going to gain 3 seconds in 3 laps. So you can't even see him from the helicopter view. Yo, he is that far behind, you can't even see him. Oh, the 33 is going to run the 82 up the track this time. What a battle for the win, man. Kurt Hamilton getting back by Sed's Mail, but you know what? Sed is not done. He's one of the more aggressive drivers here in the amateur series. Oh, he's already peeking his nose back underneath the 33. Gotta be careful not to dump him. Honestly, you want to make this move fast, because if there's a caution, you might not have another opportunity to get by him. 2 laps to go now. All you gotta do is complete this lap, and this race will officially end under green in easily the most tame Indianapolis race BORA's ever had. Oh, and Sed made the 33 drive in really deep. Here he comes. Now back to the inside of the 33 car. Oh, but Kurt Hamilton somehow made it stick up there. Landon Fenway is off the pace, but I doubt they actually catch. Oh, they might, dude. Oh, yeah, they're going to catch Landon Fenway. Oh, 100% they're going to catch Landon Fenway. This could be huge. Kurt Hamilton has the biggest gap he's had on Sed's Mail in a while. And depending on where they catch this 79, this could be race altering. Right as they enter turn number 1. Oh, and that's going to kill both of their momentum. They're both going to get by right about the same time. That's going to hold the 82 up just as much. Oh, here comes Sed's Mail peeking to the inside on the last lap here at Indy. Sed's Mail's going to have one more crack at it, getting into turn number 3. If he doesn't make the move now, he's going to forever hold his peace. He's got the 33 moved up the track just a little. Kurt Hamilton's going to get the run off. Coming through turns number 4, Sed's Mail is not going to get the run on him. Kurt Hamilton off turn number 4 is going to hold on and probably get the win. I don't see Sed's Mail getting the run. Kurt Hamilton is going to win it at the Brickyard and extend his points lead heading into the final regular season event. Wow, and Nick Alsop nearly took third there. Woof, what a race. As everyone else finishes. We'll be back to look at your official results. Alright, Kurt Hamilton, your winning photo is up on the top right. Now, your official results go Kurt Hamilton with the win. Then you have Sed's Mail in second. William Stone third. Nick Alsop fourth. And Daniel Colt fifth. Servan Sarahan sixth. Scott Ford seventh. Stanley Winters eighth. Bart Kesey holds on to a strong ninth place finish. And Tom Akers rounds out your top 10. You can see where everyone else finished. And I can't wait to see what the points look like after this. This race is going to shake them up big time. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, see you guys next time. Later.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? 'Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder you're in for a ride.